April 1st, 1945, dawn broke over Okinawa. An island paradise soon to be a nightmare, Operation Iceberg was underway. The Allied forces, poised to deliver the final blow to the Japanese Empire, were about to unleash a storm. Their target, Okinawa, the gateway to mainland Japan. Okinawa, a mere 350 miles south of the Japanese mainland, held immense strategic importance. For the Allies, it was the staging ground for the planned invasion of Japan. For the Japanese, it was the last bastion of defense, a line drawn in the sand. The American fleet, a steel leviathan, dominated the horizon. Battleships, cruisers, and destroyers bristled with firepower, ready to unleash their deadly symphony. Thousands of troops, hardened veterans of island hopping campaigns, braced themselves for the inevitable carnage. The initial landings, met with surprisingly light resistance, lulled the Americans into a false sense of security. But the calm was deceptive. The Japanese, masters of defensive warfare, had prepared intricate tunnel systems and fortified positions inland. They were waiting, biding their time, ready to spring their deadly trap. General Mitsuru Ushijima, the Japanese commander, had devised a cunning strategy. He would offer stiff resistance on the beaches, just enough to inflict casualties and sap the enemy's morale. The real battle, a war of attrition, would be fought inland amongst the hills and ridges of southern Okinawa. American soldier, media, exhausted. American soldier amidst the fierce fighting in Okinawa. And pay we did. The fighting was fierce and unrelenting. Okinawa was becoming a meat grinder. The skies above Okinawa roared with the thunder of aircraft engines. The battle raged not only on land, but also in the air. The legendary Mitsubishi A6M0, once the scourge of the Pacific, now faced overwhelming odds against the American Grumman F6F Hellcat. Dogfights, swirling ballets of death became commonplace. Japanese soldier. The Americans were relentless, but we were desperate to break their stranglehold. We unleashed our most potent weapon, the kamikaze. These suicide pilots, transformed into human missiles, crashed their explosives-laden planes onto American ships. The attacks, terrifying in their intensity and effectiveness, sent shockwaves through the Allied fleet. War correspondent, but the Americans were relentless. Wave after wave of bombers pounded Japanese positions. Amidst the mechanized carnage, stories of extraordinary courage and sacrifice emerged from both sides. Take Desmond Doss, a Seventh-day Adventist combat medic in the U.S. Army. Doss, a conscientious objector who refused to carry a weapon, single-handedly rescued 75 wounded soldiers while under intense enemy fire on Hacksaw Ridge.
His story, a testament to the enduring power of faith and compassion, serves as a beacon of hope amidst the darkness of war. On the Japanese side, the story of the White Flag Monument stands as a stark reminder of the human cost of the battle. During the final days of the fighting, a group of Japanese civilians fearing for their lives approached the American lines waving white flags. Tragically, they were mistaken for enemy soldiers and gunned down.
By June 22, 1945, organized Japanese resistance on Okinawa had ceased. The island, once a paradise, lay in ruins. The victory, hard-fought and costly, came at a terrible price. Over 12,000 American soldiers lay dead with tens of thousands wounded. Japanese losses were staggering, with an estimated 110,000 soldiers and countless civilians perishing in the fighting.
Okinawa cast a long shadow over the final days of World War II. The battle's ferocity, coupled with the fanatical Japanese resistance, gave Allied leaders a chilling glimpse into the potential horrors of an invasion of mainland Japan.
The Battle of Okinawa, a microcosm of the Pacific War's brutality, serves as a stark reminder of the human cost of conflict.